This morning, an ally of former President Donald Trump will be testifying before a Manhattan grand jury today. It comes as the former president says he is expected to be arrested tomorrow.
Have you wondered why? Many countries, or rather other countries in the globe, do not prosecute or criminally prosecute their presidents once they leave power or when they are in power? Most countries the world over have political immunity. That means when they are still in power, they cannot be prosecuted for any criminal activities. However, that is not the case with the United States of America. At the moment, America, or rather the United States of America, is considering arresting and prosecuting the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office has been investigating Donald Trump's conduct for several years, including his business practices, taxes, and hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. The investigation into Trump's hush money payments has been ongoing for several years and has been a focus of the investigation into his conduct. The investigation has been led by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which has been investigating the case for potential criminal charges. The case is focused on the hush money payments made to Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign. The payments were allegedly made to Daniels in exchange for her silence about an affair she had with Donald Trump in 2006. Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, has admitted to making the payments to Daniels on Trump's behalf and has pled guilty to campaign finance violations related to the payments. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is reportedly considering charging Trump with falsification of business records, which is a crime under New York state law. The case is focused on how the payments were documented on the books of the Trump Organization and whether there was intent to defraud the organization. Trump's attorneys could argue that there was no intent to defraud the Trump Organization, and the case is viewed as legally risky and untested ground for prosecutors with no robust legal precedent. If Trump were to be charged with a crime, it would be a significant development in American politics. Never before has a former president been charged with a crime, and it would have a significant impact on Trump's potential 2024 presidential campaign. Charges against Trump could include soliciting election fraud, giving false statements to government bodies, and racketeering. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is also considering, or rather reportedly investigating, Trump's business practices and taxes. The investigation is focused on whether Trump and his company, the Trump Organization, committed financial crimes such as tax fraud, insurance fraud, and bank fraud. The investigation has been ongoing for several years and has reportedly expanded to include Trump's family members and associates. In addition to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office investigation, Trump is also facing investigations into his conduct related to the 2020 election in Georgia, his actions on January 6th, and mishandling of classified documents. These investigations are being led by the Fulton County District Attorney's Office and the Federal Department of Justice, DOJ. The investigation into Trump's conduct related to the 2020 election in Georgia is focused on whether he solicited election fraud by pressuring Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find enough votes, quote the word, find enough votes to overturn the election results. The investigation has been ongoing for several months and could potentially lead in criminal charges. The investigation into Trump's actions on January 6th is focused on whether he incited the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol by encouraging his supporters to march on the Capitol and overturn the election results. The investigation is being led by several federal government agencies and could result in criminal charges. The investigation into Trump's mishandling of classified documents is focused on whether he removed government documents from the White House and took them to his Florida estate after he left office. The Department of Justice is reportedly investigating the case and could potentially bring criminal charges against Trump. In conclusion, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is considering pressing criminal charges against Donald Trump related to the hush money payments to the porn star, or rather adult film actress Stormy Daniels during the 2016 presidential campaign. The case is focused on how the payments were documented on the books of the Trump Organization and whether there was intent to defraud the organization. If Trump were to be charged with a crime, it would be a significant development in American politics and would have a significant impact on his potential 2024 presidential campaign. Trump is also facing investigations into his conduct related to the 2020 election in Georgia. His actions on January 6th and the mishandling of classified documents. That's all we needed to know in regards to American politics. 2024 elections, Donald Trump and his rival, President Joe Biden.
Across the border, they won't allow them back in their country. I say, how much money do we pay to these various countries?